Sup guys, so today we have an NFT project on the Ethereum blockchain called Shark Mobs, which has grown to interest at 16,000 followers on Twitter. But before we get started about what Shark Mob is, I would like to note that this is not financial advice, this is only educational entertainment content. Okay, so Shark Mob. It has a collection of 7,777 shark, which basically resembles gangster sharks that have a history of violence, which is pretty cool. Like, look at this dude. He's gold and he looks like he's happy but angry at the same time. Kind of a weird emotion. But nevertheless, owning a shark means that you are part of the family of this project. So that's what the team states, and you basically have an all-inclusive access to the multiple benefits in this metaverse and this real world. It has also an ERC-271 token on Ethereum. This basically means that it's unique and can have a different value than another token to the same contract. Like rarity, like look at this dude, he's got a halo on top of himself, he's got some diamond teeth. So those are rarities. Not all the sharks have that, and this is actually my shark. It's like 0.01 rarity. I'm pretty happy I got that one. It is also hosted on the IFPFS system, which is basically a decentralized and distributed file storage system, sharing system. It has flexibility and security. A lot of NFT projects are now on this system because, again, it's this security that's involved with it. And basically this is the team, and it's comprised of 4 individuals. You got Big Dan, which is the tech company's software engineer. So this fella, he is like the key for the metaverse aspect of the project. And then you have the creator Sharko Castellano. He's an art lover and NFT enthusiast. I guess that's his specialty. I really don't know what else he does here, but he probably has the money. So you also have Def Funk, who is the artist of the team. He's basically the gem that makes these pieces, and he's probably the key aspect on making these sharks. But last but not least, you have King Gold, and I love that gold around him, who is a creator and a comic book fan. He is also an entrepreneur and focuses his time on art and technology. And basically, it's also going to be another key aspect of this project. All right, so the Treasury. The team has a Treasury which will be community funded, meaning that 25% of all royalties will be collected through the secondary market, like let's say OpenSea, and it'll be placed in a specific wallet. Well, they'll be distributing it to support other projects, to reward creations, conduct buybacks, and buybacks are basically like buying back shares in stocks. What does that do? So when you buy back a share of a stock, investors in that stock, their value of their stock increases because there's less supply of it in the market because the company bought it. This NFT project is basically doing the same thing. They're buying the sharks and taking it off the market, and they're keeping it for themselves, as far as not doing anything with it, or maybe just burning it. We don't know what, but everything else, there's less supply, which means more demand, and the value increases. So it's a good thing, and you basically like it if that's done. Now, if they put more sharks in the market, it makes it inflationary, which is not really great, because then there's more sharks and then your shark gets devalued, and not many people like that. So on the next slide, followers. Twitter, 16.3 thousand followers. On Discord, there's 15.6 thousand followers. So it's a pretty hefty project. It's already up there as far as being known, because you have someone like Gary Vee, who's basically already conducted mints of this project, and Herbert Sim is also following this as a venture capitalist. And the other projects I looked through only had like 4,000 followers. So, like, you know, for me, I like looking at list of followers that have less than 16, because there's, you know, you can still have time to look through it and maybe get a good mint before it actually gains traction. Now, not to say this does seem like a pretty cool project. This NFT project is going to conduct other programs like creating comic books. Like I said, that with that one team member, and they will also give back 20% to random minters, and it's going to be about 10 ETH that they're going to send out, and they're going to have 20 ETH that will be donated to charity of the community's liking. And if the Shark Mob project creates another project, there will be free claims for the current members. So if you really hold this long term, you might get some airdrops here and there if this project does succeed. Now, this dude is pretty cool. He's got the glasses, and that's why I put him there, because it's like the metaverse. You know, he's looking through the metaverse. Now, for the metaverse, they'll be developing basically like a play to earn card game with this project, which will be aligned with the comic book. Slowly the metaverse infrastructure is going to be built, but you gotta know that this infrastructure takes a while to be built. It'll probably take about a year or two. So if you can wait that long, all right, cool. But if you can't, you might have to reconsider. And they're looking to collaborate with other projects as well. So you have something that's very interesting as well, which is ownership. So you have the way, you basically have a way of actually having full commercial copyright for each person who holds a shark mob. Imagine people selling their own shirts with a shark mark logo. Like right now, if I have a shark logo, I could basically put it on the description below from Amazon, and then I could start making revenue off that shark. Pretty cool idea. So just think about the side business you can do with these sharks. So you can currently mint these on OpenSea. That's a secondary market. You can also mint it from the website. The floor prices right now is about 0.06 ETH to 0.07 ETH. These sharks look pretty cool, and they're building an ecosystem around it, which I personally like. I did buy 2 sharks just for my own liking. And an ecosystem is important because at this time, you know, an NFT tulip mania could occur. We don't know. If it does occur, the projects that have good ecosystems will survive. And we don't know how much of ecosystem you need to survive that type of bear market. So those are things you need to look at. The cons of this project is that there could be too much supply to where the minting could be slow and the value would be diminishing. So right now, it is at a level that it's you know, there wasn't enough. So right now it's on a level to where it's not selling out. So share buybacks could potentially be a good idea because there isn't enough demand for this project. But again, we're looking at the long-term value and see if this project is good for as far as long-term value. On another note, let me know what you think of these shark mobs and if they're a great NFT, or are you going to pass on them on the comments below. If you do like this content and want to see more, please like and subscribe this channel, and much love, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.